This is all the trash that I've produced in the past 3 years. When people hear me say this, they think that I'm crazy or that I'm lying, or they ask me questions like, "Hey, so how do you wipe your butt?" I live a waste-free lifestyle, and I have for the past 3 years. Now, waste-free, that's a pretty big idea, so let me define it for you. To me, living waste-free is making no trash at all. So that means no sending anything to the landfill or to the garbage can, and no spitting gum on the ground and walking away. Waste-free is a pretty big concept, and it all started when I was a student at NYU. In my senior year, I was taking a course called Environmental Studies Capstone Course. Well, in this class, there was a girl that in every class, she would have a plastic bag with a plastic clamshell full of food, a plastic bottle full of water, and a plastic bag of chips. And in each class, she would eat all of this, and in class after class, she would throw away all the plastic into the trash. Which is really frustrating because here we are these environmental studies students, and there she was throwing away all the plastic. One day, feeling particularly upset after watching her throw away that trash, I went home to make dinner and noticed something that I've never seen before. Everything in my fridge was packaged one way or another with plastic. You know, I was getting so mad at that girl for throwing away so much plastic, and it turns out I was just that bad. I was that girl. So I made a decision to stop using plastic. Well, quitting plastic is not so easy of a thing, right? When you think about your everyday life, when you go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, wash your face, what's your toothpaste packaged in? Plastic. What's your toothbrush made from? Plastic. Your face wash, your moisturizer, everything is packaged with plastic one way or another. And I realized that if I was going to get away from all this plastic, I have to start learning how to make the products myself. I know about you, but I certainly don't know how to make deodorant, and I don't have the recipe hanging out in my pocket. So I realized that I have to do some research. While I was doing research online, I came across a blog called Zero Waste Home, started by a woman named Bea Johnson, who was a wife and a mother to 2 kids, and all 4 of them live a completely waste-free lifestyle. When I read about Bea Johnson and her family, my mind was completely blown. I thought that I was doing the best thing for the planet by not throwing away any trash at all. But the idea of producing no trash is so inspiring and so empowering, right? I'm an environmental studies student. I care about the environment, study sustainability, talk about sustainability, and protest for sustainability. But I realized that I was not implementing any of those values into my everyday life. So I made a decision to go waste-free, just like Bea Johnson. The first thing I did was to start shopping things that weren't packaged in plastic. Every time I went grocery shopping, I bring a bag with me, filled with both, paid the money, and then went home. The second thing I did was to make all the products myself. When I run out of lotion, I start making it. When I run out of deodorant, I start learning how to make it myself. At the time, I had a friend who used to brush his teeth with baking soda, and I thought that he was probably the grossest person in the world, Who would get their teeth clean with baking soda? Well, turns out the first product I made was toothpaste, and it was made with baking soda. Over time, all the products that I used to buy were now products that I've made myself. The third thing I did was to start shopping secondhand. Instead of buying new clothes and sending new things into the waste cycle, I started buying clothes that were completely recycled. So no sending anything else to the landfill. The fourth thing I did was downsize. I only buy things that were really necessary in my life and didn't buy the things that I don't really need, which is hard because I'm the kind of person who's really sentimental, and I can tell you as to why a toothpick needs to be in my life. But after I really got through that process, I realized that I have less things in my life. My home was less cluttered, and there weren't many things to take care of. When you have fewer things to take care of, you don't have this mentality like, if I don't want this anymore, I'll throw it out, I'll throw it away and buy a new one. No, I had only a few things, so I took better care of them, so no sending anything to the landfill. All of this must sound pretty hard, but I assure you that it's not that hard. I'm an average lazy person, and I wouldn't be living this lifestyle if it wasn't so difficult. If it was difficult. In fact, all the benefits of this lifestyle far outweigh any negatives you can imagine. That's all for today. Thank you for listening.